let's go back and talk about why do we even have data. So let's transport ourselves into the prohibition times, where in order to do your job, you would be yourself and a colleague on the phone, and you would exchange information, and everybody would be responsible for their little piece of work. So let's make an example. You have Joe and you have Frankie, and Joe sells, and Frankie has to deliver. So, and let's say they sell olive oil. Why not? I really like the Godfather references. So imagine Joe just had a contract with somebody to buy 100 barrels of olive oil. So he picks up the phone and he calls Frankie and he says, Frankie, I've just sold 100 barrels of Genko to Olivet. Fantastic. The question then is, Frankie, who does logistics, what is he going to tell his Aunt Mary when he's back home? Very likely, he's going to go back home and say, well, you know, Aunt Mary, today Joe sold 100 barrels of Sicilian Virgin to Corleone Company, which sounds nothing like the initial message that he got from Joe. But that is because in his logistical view, he has a way to refer to things which is not necessarily the same as the salespeople use. Well, obviously, Joe's and Frankie's don't scale all too well. They're both people. So in order to scale them, today we have computer systems that can exchange millions of this kind of messages and automate the process to the point that now you have hundreds of Joes selling olive oils and hundreds of Frankies delivering them, all embedded in one ERP system. However, the problem remains the same. In order for those people to, or in order for those systems now, for those processes to be able to work together, the data they exchange needs to be interoperable. Now, 100 barrels is very clear. There is no question of what 100 barrels is. So we are coming down to the topic of interoperability of the core data, the data about things that exist in real world, our products, our clients or our vendors, our assets. That core data, which you might also hear referred to as master and reference data, is really that glue that keeps our process value chains together. And in order for our enterprise to work end to end, it has to be interoperable. Meaning that a message that one part of the process is sending and the meaning embedded in that message has to be properly received and interpreted by the next process in the value chain.